So embarrassing. So embarrassing.
All right, begin.
What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys wake up happy and healthy this morning. That's the most important thing. So before we get started, I want to ask you guys a favor. If you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like button and also smash that share button so we can push this video through the algorithm and hopefully get this channel to where it needs to be. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and dive face first into the drama. And I want to talk about the interview that C00K conducted last night with Temper Boy, and I guess that was his homeboy that was sitting beside him and things of that nature. So first of all, I'm not going to spend too much time on this because what the interview consisted of is everything that I confirmed before C00K actually sat down with Temper Boy, and that's the fact that Nene was out here running the streets while Greg was laid up in his bed actually fighting and battling cancer.
I'm not surprised. Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised.
Are you surprised?
Now, he said that he met Nene at a club in Gwinnett County, I believe, back in 2020, okay? And so basically, I guess they mingled and they started to have conversations and things of that nature, and one thing led to another. And so Greg is still alive at this point, and he also confirmed that they were intimate while Greg was alive. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, Greg may have gave Nene the okay and the green light to go out and have fun. But in my estimation, just because a person says, hey, go ahead and do your thing, especially your husband or your wife, go ahead and do your thing. I can't provide the intimacy that I normally could because I'm sick. So go ahead and have fun and live your life. Most of the times, it doesn't mean that they mean that. They're just trying to get you to go ahead so you can be comfortable with yourself. Most of the time, they're just sitting back, waiting and watching to see what you're going to do. And so in my estimation, even if Greg gave Nene the okay to go out and have fun and be intimate with other people, that doesn't mean that Nene had to go out and do it. And so basically, when you look at it in its totality, Nene didn't honor her vows, right? Through sickness and through health, right? You're supposed to stand by your husband or your wife and things of that nature. You're supposed to be there for them. And so Nene elected not to honor her vows, and she took Greg up on his offer to go out and mingle and have fun. And that lets you know right there how much Nene loved Greg, in my opinion, because if she really loved Greg, she would have waited till after the fact. And I'm not talking about 90 days after they buried Greg, you know, because I believe wholeheartedly that it would have been quite some time if Nene really loved Greg before she stepped out and started dating another man. Now, another thing that Temper Boy exposed was the fact that, you know, Nene paid for trips. They went to DC, they went to Miami, they went other places, and she foot the bill. He also made it be known that he also paid for some things, that it wasn't all on Nene, and he stepped up to the plate and paid for dinners and events that they attended together as well. Now, another thing that he said was that Nene wasn't so shy about letting everybody know that his game was strong in the bedroom. And I just thought that that was an uncomfortable moment for his homeboy that was sitting beside him. If your homeboy is a straight man, why are you talking about how strong you are in the bedroom in front of your homeboy, right? I don't want to hear that as your homie. You know, if I'm sitting beside you, I mean, this dude was actually describing how he looks in front of his homeboy. If you guys can catch my drift, I can't go into deep detail, but I'm pretty sure that some of you watched the interview and you understand where I'm coming from. Now, maybe they're so close that it doesn't bother either one of them to talk about their extracurricular activities when it comes to their performance in between the sheets with another woman. But I know real homies don't really want you to go into deep detail about how you perform in the bedroom. You know, most men are going to stand up and say, hey, I don't want to hear that. Now, you have some guys that will say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I handle my business as a man, and that's it. You know, anything else is uncivilized. You know, most men will be like, you better get your...
Let me tell you something.
Get... You know what I mean? They ain't having that. And when you really look at it, right, through a fine, clean lens, it goes to show you that this brother was trying to prove that it couldn't have been anything wrong with him because his pride is hurt that she just left him where she left him and she went on to Yannick. So for him to go into great detail saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? I put it down in the bedroom or whatever, but it seems like this brother is trying to feed his ego because his pride is hurt. Now, Temper Boy did discuss Tamar and the reason why he called Tamar fake. He basically said that her whole persona is fake, her character and the way she carries herself, and the fact that she had the nerve to comment in the shade room about what was going on between him and Nene, right? But in my estimation, you can't help that a friend is defending her friend, right? Tamar is defending Nene, right? And so basically he was upset with that. He said that her face was fake, her whole body was fake and things of that nature. Like he really has a disdain towards Tamar. Now, let me talk about Tasha K, okay? So this is the thing. There's one part about the interview that I thought was distasteful. And it was the fact that when Temper Boy was talking about the dates when he met Nene, it seems like Tasha K grabbed her phone and it seems that she was acting as if she was calculating the dates and times to see if Greg was still alive when Temper Boy and Nene met. If this brother said that him and Nene met back in 2020, we don't need all of the theatrics behind that because it's disrespectful. This is a very sensitive subject. This man passed away from cancer and your theatrics, grabbing your phone, acting as if you're calculating the times, and Temper Boy and his man, they're laughing and things of that nature. It's nothing to laugh about. This is not a funny or joking matter. So I thought that Tasha K was very insensitive when she pulled that crap. Now, Temper Boy needs to be held accountable because I didn't find anything funny, you know, and I think that Tasha K should have checked him right there. You know, what are you laughing at? Well, she was putting on a show herself, so I guess she didn't feel the need to actually check him when he was laughing about the fact that he was dealing with Nene while Greg was laid up in the crib, you know, fighting cancer, you know, and it just goes to show that some of these cats weren't raised right, you know, and if they were, they definitely went astray. Because in my estimation, right, he claims that he didn't know Nene off of television, that he didn't know that Nene was a part of the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. Okay, bet. So he meets Nene, they exchange numbers. Once Nene started telling me about her husband and things of that nature, that he was fighting cancer, I wouldn't have been intimate with her because I couldn't live with that on my conscience. I don't care if Greg gave her the okay to live her life. I'm talking about how I would feel as a man. And honestly, if she wanted to move forward with me on an intimate level, that would have made me examine her character to really see her for the individual that she is as a woman and as a wife, and I wouldn't want to associate myself with that. So Nene and Temper Boy are two people that are alike in this sense. They both have no moral compass. And so basically they were two individuals operating on a low vibrational level. And, you know, it is what it is. Nene put herself in a position to be talked about like this. And in my estimation, she has gotten what she deserves. Anyway, let's move on to the next story. And I just want to briefly talk about Wendy Williams. So it seems that things are trending in the right direction for Wendy Williams. Her son, Kevin Jr., actually posted to his Instagram story. He posted Wendy eating healthy and drinking a healthy drink. And she really looked well, in my opinion. So I'm going to play you guys the small clip. It's just a few seconds, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so you guys saw that. You saw Wendy eating healthy, drinking a healthy smoothie, and I'm happy for Wendy because she needs to prioritize her health before anything else, and it just seems like she's making strides to do so. And so whatever the future holds for Wendy, I think that she needs to be, you know, healthy to pursue any further goals, anything that she feels that she hasn't accomplished yet. It depends on her health, and I hope that she stays on the right path. And who knows, maybe she'll make a miraculous return back to her show, right? But anyway, I'm gonna let this go and let y'all have it in the comments. Drop down and let me know what you think about this whole entire video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Peace.